and welcome back to the channel and another publish. We're trying to get these out as quickly as they come out, and we've got cd06 with Blacktail Creek, which is on the Rhino block by the looks of things. We're going to play as multiple sets of tees. We're going to go black and we're going to go pin one. We can keep it nice and simple, and then I think I've got medium and east for wins. So we like this plot. We've seen one course on this so far. We saw Chicken Wings from Team Pithy. So now we're going to see what Charlie's done with it. And straight away, the creek planting looks good. Oh, he started over here. Interesting. And my goodness, he's actually made a half-decent clubhouse. Fair play. This looks like a thing. He's basically used all the same bridge. For Charlie, this is progress. We will take this. Hello, Pac-Man. Now, this one, the planting is going to look pretty similar on a lot of the courses. Okay, so we have driving range up there. And so he used the access route down here and started and ended at the big lake. And then goes all over the place. This looks like it sits on the land very nicely. We like the look of 18. That looks like a fun hole. So he seems to be going out this way first. Lots and lots of creek usage, which is nice. And then takes some stuff up into the higher portion of the plot. I like that you've gone with big bunkers. For me, this always felt like a plot that just needed to be big and sprawling. But I think it's open to quite a lot of different looks. And it looks like you've gone pretty spread out with the routing in terms of where the holes actually sit and large surfaces. So yeah, lots to be excited for. I did find 18. You didn't really hide it, so... but yeah, big sprawling bunkers is a good look for this course because it takes up lots of space. Looks like the greens are pretty giant as well, some of them at least. We've done some stuff. Okay. So I'll be interested to see, like, given you've named it after the creek, it looks like we go there one straight away and kind of, it depends when you come back to it, I guess, part of it for me. But yeah. Let's see him down and go. Creek planting looks great. Maybe a touch barren over here, but yeah, you didn't get much meter left to work with. Yeah. Fair. Okay. And we've got a green sitting lightly on the land, loads of fairway around. We have some rocks, which, I don't know, maybe could use some grasses around them, but yeah, as ever, these are going to be more showcase streams rather than critical playthroughs. I'm sure Charlie would want me to dig through, and I will do that later separately. But I don't want to influence Rhino, not that Rhino will watch. Okay, so 546, I assume play right of this, and you've got a much longer way in, narrower, etc. How is tempo today? Tempo is okay. Sculpted something meter hit 100. Yeah, I did that like 100 times on mine. You can kind of get out of it, but it's pretty rough when that starts happening. Okay, so we're opening up kind of with the core of Crenshaw vibe. In fairness, yes. Grass is to the left, perhaps a little Jurassic, but yeah, meter and stuff. Here. That looks pretty good into the sun. Go on, bounce straight. Don't kick me left, Charlie. Charlie. Disappointed in you. But yeah, nice green site. Works pretty well. Okay. Up we go. Oh, nearly. Nearly. This was nice. A good solid opener. I say gentle par 5. Love the sight line up to this green, and that you've really taken on the elevation. For you, this is very bold, and it works really nicely. Like the gradual elevation change is great. The bunker layering works really well. And it's a good way to get up to high ground. And then the green just kind of not having much in the way of hasding around it makes a ton of sense because the challenge is all on the elevation. So smart work all around, team. I say team because, like, Charlie would have done all of the work, but I imagine there was a ton of feedback that went into this hole because this feels like not your usual. Really like it. Okay, and also with that elevation change, like this green does not need a ton going on, so good work for being restrained with it. Even if that false front is pretty violent. Could have maybe even given us a little bit more green front to work with, but I'm not complaining. 119, 44 feet up is playing what, 130? Oh no, a bit more than that. 135, wind into something there with, yeah. Oh, we've pulled the shit out of it. Yeah, he did say walkable, didn't he? Well, it depends how many times we do this. Like, sometimes one fiercely uphill hole is like way better than if that facilitates the rest of the routing. Like, go with that. Charlie did do great. We really like this one, and we're going to give that birdie straight back. I like the big views over the rest of the plot. This is fun. Yeah, gentle mounding. Big, like this sort of bunkering is stuff that you have not done before, and I'm really glad you're leaning into it. Grass planting looks great. Maybe a little bit teary at the back, but yeah. Oh, it's okay. This is quite a long hole considering. I think that front left pin would look a ton of fun. Yeah. I can imagine that. It kind of shows. Okay. Ugh. Not a good shot. No. Not the part I'm good at. Well, they're tough holes, but I think they're good ones. So one interesting aspect of this course is also the match play aspect, so I'm interested to see how people take that on. Okay, we're going for centerline rocks, which is a thing, I guess. I mean, it makes sense in that you've tied it in with here, even if slightly different type, I guess. And we're coming back to the creek again. A lot of elevation change downhill. There are some pretty violent slopes here. Great fun tee shot. Bounce all the way down, please. Charlie. Might have liked some light rough. But I mean, you've given me a ton of fairway, to be fair. Well, we'll play that one a little bit more cautiously next time. Not as if I've got a long approach in. Yeah. Little things like that kicking me left, I feel like we could, like if we're going, particularly if we're going match play, I feel like we could generate just a little bit more friendly bouncing there. But this is fun. I mean, the angles definitely work. Green's interesting. Love the corridor. Love the way it's tied into that bunker on one, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so we're playing back towards clubhouse. So have we used... You've used quite a lot of the creek early. Okay. Decisions were made, etc. Fun start. Even if we're +1. Okay, another climbing hole. Another par 5. Early doors. Oh, I guess that last one was a par 4. It just felt a bit more like a 5. Really good green contouring. Like... just not pure tears. Some more helper slopes here to different pins, I guess, as well. Okay, uphill again. I feel like I can aim over here pretty safely. He says just smashing it well wide. Didn't really see that being a slow at any point. Okay, if we hold this side close to the bunkers, we get more of an angle. Huh. Get one of those a stream at the moment. Wow. Time to see if your backstop works, Charlie. We can hold this. There you go, Matty. Easy hole. Okay, back level. I like you've got 3 par 5s on the front 9. Double back, so I saw back-to-back par 3s there, I think, as well. Nice. The land movement's like gentle, but I love this bunker on the low side, like visually doing a load for me. And the staggering here as well. And that little rock, like, you've done some really good work on this one. Actually, the bunker I'm least sure about is probably the green one, just maybe a little big, but it's cool. You did have fun, I can see. Okay, let's go. Let's hit a 3-wood for a change. Hopefully it doesn't bounce into the bunker. Oh no, no, we really do bounce. Oh, I like that. The hazard's in play. See hazard, hit in hazard. Get over the bunker. I took just a little off it because I thought I had too much. Well, nearly got it. This is pretty tricky. Well, this one works nicely. Yes. Oh, I mean, I need to put a 4-iron back in the bag because this just happens way too regularly. Like this, good visual of the creek. Sensible to use the view where the water planes aren't causing issues. Oh, there's a shot. That'll do. And I think there's a couple of ways you could get that really close. So feels like for that pin it gives a ton of forgiveness. I was trying to land it a little bit further short than that. Oh. Yeah, but playing significantly downhill and you could manage the winds, like, that's fine. Yeah, they're different enough. Definitely. This one is very uphill. I feel like this slope is causing you some issues with just how you want everything to fall down, and it's just a little bit too flat. But yeah, I agree with Matty. This is cool. This is taking chances, and all of the planting and stuff here, like, this is not Charlie planting. This is really, really good. And the bunker coming out of here, like, the way you put the bunker is great. And I'm sorry I opened up with a nitpick because I should have really appreciated how good this looks. Yeah. Oh, that needs to go. If I'd got all of it and waited. I do. I'll give you a deep dive later. Happens too often. And again, like, one of the things I have appreciated really so far is, like, your uphill holes. Not only have they been, like, necessary transition holes, but they've worked really well. I'm confused. We've just got up very high. How are we still... Oh, so creek goes down. No, creek comes up again. How are we now at creek level when we just rose up 35 feet? And we went above here. Rhino made a weird plot. Okay, so creek drops like loads here then. Okay, it's fine. That makes sense. And we cross again on a par 5. Long par 5. Okay, so I'm not reaching in 2 anyway. So I don't feel I really need to take the water on. Even if we do. Good layering here. Like, definitely feel Matty's influence with the bunkering for sure. Like, pointless bunkers, and these two here, so nicely done. Linking with that one, beautiful. Love it. Okay, further up this side we go. I mean, Matty sucks, we all know this, but occasionally he does some alright things. To here. So we can cut. I mean, cutting a pitch in seems stupid, but why not? It's not bad. Made me play a fun shot. Kind of I don't love the little break back at the end, but it's fine. It's only a minor bit. Right, now we're going back down again towards creek. That's a good green site. I've lost kind of where I'm at. Oh, with there. Interesting. Yep. You could go so many different places. This is only 3 walks over 60 yards. Yeah, that's fine. I trust that works. You've done good jobs with the grass planting and there's not feeling empty. Okay, I guess if I play here I get a slightly better angle, but yeah. I don't know how much I'd need to. I just really don't want to go in the water, right? So let's just... I just didn't back myself that I was going to hit the fast. Right. Up here. There we go. And a little putt. Nice. Oh, it's gone well. Okay, be right back. 1 second. Get back to the start screen quickly. Okay, we'll cut that bit out for YouTube. It's fine. Right, back to this. 11 and... Ooh. Oh, okay. Where is this part of the plot? Oh, yeah. No, I know where we are. I'm trying to, like, mentally think about where other holes that I may or may not have seen on this plot are on my teammate's course. Okay. I like the little bowl in the back. Again, good climbing hole. Kind of like almost think I might be preferring the uphill holes to the downhill ones, and I think they're harder to design. So like, yeah, that's really impressive. That should be good. Come back in. Perfect. We like that one. Only 2 under despite that. Inauspicious start. Okay, 219. We did a Redan thing. Let's see. I will confess I'm not sold on these bits. But that's okay. I do not need to like everything, and it doesn't matter what I think. Right. 3 iron to here, probably. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I feel like Rock Creek would have been a pretty obvious inspiration for this plot. Yeah, that works. Like that a lot. But I do feel you allowed us to go straight at it if we wanted to, and there's also that little pocket in front, which I imagine contains a really difficult pin. Like this, ironic, like compared to what a lot of people would think, is probably the easiest pin on here when you know how to play it. Oh, dreadful putt. Still 2 under. Yeah, I saw this one coming. off the previous tee, and I like the bunker cluster. I love that you've given a ton of fairway over here as well. Yeah, it's a fun green. I like your green texture choice as well, and it just kind of blends in. It's a little thing. This is good. Like, where I think the course gets really integrated with the trees and like the bunkers tie right in, looks awesome. I mean, we can say this really early. This is by a mile your best course. I think 3 were just over the hill, right? Even though it's uphill, that's... Oh, right, okay. I'm not sure I love that running through. Feels a little harsh on a blind tee shot, but hey, it is what it is. Match play, etc. That gone? Oh, there's a shot. Oof. That was fun. Yeah, but then you get the cool recoveries. Like, yeah, no, I know. I know. These things happen. And like I say, like recoveries and like, I think you can learn a lot about a course with how it plays from when you miss the fairway rather than when you hit it. This one maybe looks a little visually heavy off the tee for me, but yeah, we've gone wild up here. Great green site, and that bunker tying into the next tee is awesome. I mean, yeah, stunning. Right. Go, 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 go. Well, I've clearly missed the fairway, haven't I, here? Knowing what Charlie does. We joke. It's fine. 405 yards. Silly, silly game. Okay, and you've done this really nicely. Very, very cool. Ah, that'll be his long-forgotten World Cup thing, I assume. A little bit of fade. Hopefully takes a touch of distance off. And then... don't you dare go into the fairway. Lovely. Lovely. That's worked out well. See if we can hold a putt. We can. Happy days. Oh, we're making our way to a score. Another really fun hole. This one's good. Ah, I like it. Okay. And I imagine, like, into the wind, there's no way I'm going for this. I kind of almost wish there was more fairway around this green, but fun. Like, really good way of using the lands. I'm delighted I have this stupid pin. Okay. Right. Yeah, trying to work out what we do here. So, I think 5 wood. Kind of wanted to be further left, but that's okay. Well done for making it so that that stops. 84, 30 feet up. So 10, plus the wind, plus the stance. A little bit off, but not much. Mental calculation was pretty good. There we go. We like this. We do like this. This is fun. Alrighty. Okay, more of a kind of standard hole. I will also say I think your holes away from the creek are the best holes. Not necessarily the best, but like, oh, some of the better ones. You see, now I know who to blame, Blind Wolf Golf. No. This happens. Oh, that's a bit too much, isn't it? That's, I was hoping it was in the bunker. Damn it. We know who to blame. Okay, somewhere up there. I think you've given me a little bit of... Yeah, okay. I'm going to play a little bit left, and we're okay. I think it's just that you can be a lot... Like, this sort of land encourages you to be a lot bolder, right? And just gives you more to work off. There we go. So we do have, like, again, if we hit into heavy rough, it shows whether you've given us, you know, ways back. Oh, that's just overhit. Disappointing. Shouldn't have been a bogey after that approach in. Well, second approach in. Huh. Yep, that'll do it. Actually, I think stock is probably fine, right? Held it just a little too much. I was happy with that until there. And done. Lovely. I don't think it's tougher. I've hit a couple of bad drives, like really bad. Okay, and then we go silly downhill, bouncy bouncy. Cool. We like that. That's a very entertaining tee shot. And I appreciate that there's no hazards and really, and none of it's in play and it doesn't matter. It's just fun. And that's a really good view to finish on. Oh, gone too far. We'll take 6 under, to be honest. This was good. Well, there we go. Charlie, thank you very much. Hey, Clippish. Or Clippish. Hard to know how to say that. Yeah, I mean, given that I somehow managed to miss a lot of fairways on a very wide open course, like, that's a ton of fun. And just gives loads of shot making opportunities. I don't have a huge amount of eclipticus. Yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, the plan with all of these is just like preview slash what's the word, showcase stream. So not trying to dig into it for loads anyway. But I thought when I saw the rating at the start and thought you were going away from the creek pretty quickly, I was slightly worried because going away from that is like one of your big features. But actually, land movement great. And really interesting hold designs. I thought the back nine crescendos